everybody, welcome back to April's card class. This is card number 3 in the set for this month, and obviously we've just created some lemon cards and now we're moving on to limes, just to show you how versatile this set can be. Now I'm using a colour that up until this month I really wasn't a fan of, but I am absolutely convinced now. So I've got Parakeet Party, which is one of our in colours for 2022. We've got these for another year and it's really bright. I don't think I've seen a brighter colour before, possibly Lemon Lime Twist. Now in your little pack of pieces you've got this lovely embossed piece of card and it really is very pretty. And that is going to be the main sort of feature on our card, but we're not going to stick it down just yet. We're going to actually add some decoration to it before we do that. So here I have a piece of striped DSP and I'm going to attach that to the bottom of this embossed layer. Now depending on how good your cutting skills are, and mine clearly aren't very good, I'm just going to trim that up a bit. Let's just push that down. I'm just going to take a millimetre off, I think. Oops. Okay, trim it with your scissors if you're not too happy. That's it. There we go. Just be really careful if you need to do that because I've actually just torn mine a little bit, but we're going to cover that up. So we have that there like so. Next we're going to put on this little strip of card, and what this does is it just makes our little join that little bit neater. Okay, now I've cut mine too long. I'm doing really well on this video, aren't I? So I'm just going to snip that off. Okay. Now before we stick that down I'm going to add some ribbon, and I have added in your kit some of this Pool Party sheer ribbon, and I'm going to tie this around like so. Now what you can do if you wanted to, you can secure this. You can either do it with washi tape or I'm going to use tear and tape. So just hold that in place where you want it to be, and you're not going to see this because we're going to cover it with our fruit. Okay, now you've done that, you can actually go ahead and stick this to your card front. Oops, more fingers and thumbs now. And that's going to go in the centre so that you've got a lovely border of that green card showing around the edge. And then once you've got that in place, tie your bow. And my bow is going to go just over towards the edge. There we go, that's a pretty decent bow actually. And trim the tails down to the length that you want. Okay, so now we've done that, I'm just going to put that to one side while we do a little bit of stamping. So I have here my strip of white card for my sentiment. There is a little bit of a theme running through these cards, as I'm sure you're starting to realise. And have a zesty birthday is the perfect sentiment for these limes. So let's put that in the centre, snip that down, and that's going to go on there, but we're not going to stick it down just yet. Okay, so let's now stamp some nice lemons. Okay, not lemons, limes we want. So I've got my Parakeet Party ink pad, and I've also got Old Olive. So I'm going to use Old Olive for the outer part, and I'm going to use Parakeet Party for the inside. So always start with your outline image. Okay, my ink pad definitely needs re-inking. And then Parakeet Party for the inside. Like that. Look at that, it's so pretty. I love those two colours together. Really nice. And now let's cut and emboss those pieces. That's in there, turn it over, hold on to it nice and tightly, and then we're going to cut that. Here we go. Let's pop those out. And we can now add those to our card. So yeah, we're going to use some dimensionals. Always starting for some reason with the biggest image. That's it. And then we have our lovely sentiment that's just going to go along there. Okay, so I'm just going to put a dimensional on our card base, and then we want some and there we go. That's our card front, nicely done. And then inside we have, I've got a piece of white, and then I have this nice little strip, two little strips of the stripy paper, and this is a great way of just adding a bit of the matching DSP inside your card, but using only a little bit of product. So I'm just going to add a bit to the top and a bit to the bottom. There we are, and that is card number 3 all finished. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all over on the next video. Bye for now.